semi-finals. Been some standout performances down the years at junior level, particularly there from Steve Lewis, 43.87 back in 1988,
Olympic Games.
It's a record.
Yes, it's all.
So we've got a real marathon of heats coming up in the 400 metres. 7 heats in all, starting with this one. I'll go from lane 2 to lane 8. Jamal Walton in there in lane 6, only 15 years of age, from the Cayman Islands. One to watch. So he takes the step up here into full junior level at under 20s. He's going to be around for a while on the junior scene though, so this will be a good first taste for him. So this is the moment where the training, the work, the preparation, the focus all has to come together.
Yes, these young men feeling some nerves. You see some athletes yawning there. They're trying to get that last bit of oxygen before they're ready to run at full capacity. Sam Powell from Kenya.
He's got a season's best of 45.84. For Elliot Rutter in lane 7 from Great Britain, who's run 46.39 and looks pretty confident and composed as well as he stands by to get into the blocks. So the full lineup for the men's 400 metres, first heat. Of Trinidad and Tobago in 1, Fossery in 2, Sampao in 3, Uliata of Fiji in 5. Sampao's in 4, I should say, because they're not using lane 1. Jamal Walton, lane 6, Rutter of Great Britain in 7. Joshua Robinson of Australia is on the outside in lane 8. It's going to be a hold-up. There's a problem with the starter's gun. Hence the green card from the officials. We talked about the nerves. This doesn't do anything to help them, does it?
Certainly doesn't. But it's really important that you reset in these seconds between the misfire and getting off to a good start here. A lot of these athletes also, it's their first time hearing an electronic gun. So, you know, we noticed yesterday during the practice session they were using the electronic gun so kids could really get a feel for what it sounds like.
So they take to the blocks again as the sun peeks back out from behind the clouds. Pleasant evening now, just about perfect conditions for these athletes. First heat of the 400 metres for men. Guevara, Fossery, Sampao, Uliata, Walton, Rutter and Robinson, and this time they are away. Progress made on the back straight by Rutter. Outside Robinson as well. Tough draw, but impressing in lane 8. Watch the bunch in the middle there as they come round into the final 100 metres. And Sampao is going to come round in a good position here. A very good position. It's Sampao of Kenya away from Walton. Rutter is running out of steam, and the Australian Robinson might get him, but it's Sampao who leads them home in 46.92, and that was a good performance from the Kenyan. And this was where it really shaped up. And somehow was
Walton
comfortable.
doing very well to hold off Rutter. 15 years old, first World Junior Championship, and he's now advanced to the semi-final.
So 46.91, the confirmed winning time.
And here is the hammer, just going over to the hammer throw for women. The competition is on the way there. Qualification, the distance standard they need to get to 59.50. Automatic qualification, otherwise they'll try and get the top 12 positions. So that's the lineup for Group A. And G-Rats, who you saw there, the top for Hungary, ranked second this year. And amongst juniors, she's second ranked this year, 67.32 meters. Expected to qualify pretty easily here. And also to Brooke Anderson, who is from the US. Should also qualify as well. She's also competing in Group A. Here is Karasidu from Greece. And now action. And that exceeds the qualifying from Oriel of Estonia. That yellow line, once they exceed it, that's where the 59.50 meters is measured to. And that looks like a really relaxed performance, 55.87 meters. So that's just short of that line. We'll get back to some more action on the field as we go back to the track.
Yeah, just to sum up the first heat of the 400 metres, and Alexander Sampao of Kenya with his victory. See, he was looking pretty comfortable from the early stages there. We picked out Jamal Walton as well, the 15-year-old, before the start of the race. And he held his own with a more senior field in fine style. Rutter seemed to put it all out there in the first 300 and really started to fade and hung on in there in the final 100. And this is how they came out. Sampao, Walton and Robinson pipping Rutter for third place in 47.47. And Walton of the Cayman Islands. Well, maybe there's a story there after the first heat. And they'll line up down below